just a roll of the dice. So you might wanna open your eyes. If you blink then you'll miss it, cause we each got our limits. But even after the finish, the low roll, the low roll.
Previously on the Ironfist Institute. After finally rescuing Beck from an ordeal entirely of her own making, the party regroup and head down deeper into the mines to track down some fleeing kobolds. What will they find deep in the dark recesses of this cavern? Let's jump right in and find out.
Hey, Mortis, since you appear to be really good with ropes, which one do you want to pull?
This one.
Snap.
Pull the fixture right out the wall. What is there? 2 ropes? I'll pull the right one.
Yes, it slowly. You can hear something moving below, and it seems like something is coming up.
I'll just keep pulling it till something arrives.
And basically, what comes up is a bucket. It's a large bucket, large enough for one human or medium-sized person to get into, or for 2 small to get in.
There's nothing in the bucket currently.
Let's see.
Who's going first?
Well, I'm pretty small, so if someone didn't mind carrying me, I'm sure I could fit in with somebody else.
I can hide in the bottom, and you could step on my toe.
You're not hiding at my bottom, that's for sure.
In the bottom of the
I'll
bucket.
lose the hat.
I'll curl up in the bottom of the bucket.
Okay, so Mission and Timmy then? Do you think anyone else could scooch in? Or is that maximum capacity?
I think everyone else is like humanoid size.
Yeah, everybody is medium-sized, I think, except for Mishdin. So if you want to try and get in there on top of Timmy, assuming, of course, that you don't break the rope doing it.
I mean, if it helps with the sizing, he can always wild shape back into a squirrel. As long as you promise not to eat me.
Be talking to Martin.
Funnily enough, it's talking to the thing that ate a couple of rats in last week's episode. But Martin, if you could promise not to eat me as well, that would be lovely.
I would not
yes.
eat you.
I've
never tasted gardener before.
Well, we don't taste very good. We taste a lot like cheese, which we know that you don't like. Yeah, Mishnan will go ahead and wild shape back into a. In fact, rather than a squirrel, let's have a little look at one of the things that D20, not Roll20, D&D Beyond. There we go. Actually has in its.
Just mention them all. I might pay you.
If anyone would like to sponsor one of our videos. Oh, you know what? He can wild shape into a cat. Mishnan could go into a little cat with big cat Timmy. Big cat to
That
me.
will be hilarious. Imagine if I just threw you at something and they'll be like, "Ah, they've thrown his soul at me."
Now he's got 8 left.
Oh, this is cool. Okay. So if I click on wild shape, does that? It just lets you know that I
Yeah.
am into a cat. That's fine.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
added it? Did you click on the add sign? Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got the little character sheet next to it as well, so I know what
Yeah,
my
and it should
my
have
hit
all your
points and
little
everything are.
all your little bees, your red bees are on it, which means you can roll directly from the stats of the cat.
Oh, excellent. I also have keen smell and claws.
Like me, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so you're basically gonna wrap yourself around Timmy's
Yep. He's gonna.
neck. I was gonna say.
Meow.
And with
I
that,
feel
you climb into
so
the bucket.
degraded right now.
Timmy, you're climbing into the bucket, I assume.
Yep.
I think Timmy was in the bucket first. I think Michelin climbed in on top of him.
Yeah, and you two descend. I've got to you over.
Hug the rope when you get out.
Meow.
Where's Michelin?
Huh?
I said meow.
Okay.
As Timmy is using the ropes, he can pulley yourself down to the next level.
Okay. And then I'll tug as instructed.
The mechanism creaks as the bucket descends to the floor of a small cave, where two dusty tunnels lead in opposite directions. And you're basically going to feed the bucket back up again. While that's going up, do either of you wish to have a look around, see if you can find any tracks?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'll do
Roll me
that
a survival.
very stealthily as well.
Survival checks then, please. You're both in cat form, so I will let you have your stealth straight away.
Stealth first and then survival. Do you want us to roll? I'm not
No,
sure if
'cause you're
Michelin is
in,
going to be particularly stealthy, to be honest, because he's not used to his cat form yet.
What's the cat stat?
For stealth, he gets a +4. For survival, he has the exact same modifier.
Nice.
Nice. So the cat, not Timmy, has determined that there's a lot of foot traffic leads and comes from the west, and a single set of kobold prints leads to the east. Never to, and only in one direction.
Okay. Michelin will try and climb out of the wee bucket and meander over to this bit, because I don't think he has a way of being able to actually communicate with Timmy while he's in his cat.
Yeah, I don't think we
Form.
could develop language skills in that form.
Meow. And he's sort of nodding his head over towards the eastern direction.
So the direction you're looking, there is one single set of footprints leading away.
Okay, I nod. And can I just step in front to give it a bit of a check out?
Yeah.
As you've just moved there, I've just seen the unconscious logo in the exact opposite direction. But because I didn't see it before, I don't think Michelin actually noticed that.
So all the footprints, the kobold footprints, lead in the opposite direction to where you're going. Is that right with you?
Oh, I
two?
thought you said they went to the east, the kobold ones.
No, there is a single set goes to the east.
Oh, sorry.
All the rest
That's my mistake.
west.
Right. So
So
you would have
the
pointed the
same-
other way.
If we're following the kobolds, yes, I
Yeah.
would have gone down this way.
Okay.
So you guys find an unconscious kobold.
Mishna's just sort of looking up at Timmy, completely just like amazed at what the world looks like from this new perspective.
You mean even shorter?
Slightly smaller.
Yeah, just through a cat's eyes and everything, like walking around on all fours. This is a brilliant little experience for Mishnan. He's got a really wide smile on his face.
Strange. I find myself very much perceiving your body language and mannerisms. Not to be that rock.
Who's coming down in the bucket next?
Audrey will hop in.
Okay. See it. Make sure I've got Audrey, not somebody else. I'm going to drag you a particular route so that you don't see everything else. And you'll notice the other two seem to be to the southwest of you. So you three are down. Are you two just admiring the unconscious kobold, or?
Yeah, as Adri makes her way down, Mishnan will go ahead and try and climb up and sit on her shoulder.
On Adrian's.
Because she was the one that always kept picking him up, putting him in her pocket, or hoisting him around different places. So he's gonna just take the opportunity to climb up her and sit on her shoulder. Have a wee look around at everything. He's just utterly in awe at the moment.
Yes, and this is what it's like to be tall.
Meow.
Timmy manages to catch the image of Beck cuddling a black cat, and he just
That's
looks
not-
away.
That's not.
That's not Beck.
It's not back at Audrey.
Oh, it's Adrian, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, and then he looks away. Both of them have turned their backs on him now.
Is Timmy getting jealous? Meow, 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 meow.
Have a pussy fight soon.
Yeah, no pussyfooting around this one.
Beep.
That's an actual expression. I don't think that would require a bleep.
Who's next on the?
Mordus
bucket
offers to
fight?
go last.
So
I think Valdani feels kind of bad about just like straight up running away and abandoning Mordus this time. So I'm gonna kind of wait until just before Mordus goes down and keep him company.
Yeah, I'll hop in.
okay, so it's Beck's turn now. Let me just use the right.
I'm going to start edging a little bit further up this corridor while I'm waiting for everyone to come down, as I'm hidden against the wall.
Okay, as you move forward, you can notice a table and chairs are set up in this area to create a space for the miners to take breaks. As you come into the room, you notice that there are kobolds in this room.
Okay.
I'm going to head back, hoping I weren't spotted.
You were in stealth mode, so I will.
Yeah, I should have put hidden on my conditions. Sorry. There you go.
It's fine.
I love the hidden icon.
Oh, is it a man? Like,
Read
Yeah,
An agent
hiding,
with a
hiding
newspaper.
behind a newspaper. Yeah. Can
Mm.
you imagine if it was actually real and Timmy was just like held a big newspaper out,
Or not.
put a hat on?
Kobolds have a-
It would be like the Metal Gear
Walking
Solid
around
thing. He
with
just
a
walks around in a box.
Uh, I'm assuming that Valdani is the next person to come down on the
Yeah.
Great Bucket Express.
On the Bucket Express. La, da, 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 da.
And just to speed things up,
Is that bucket music you're doing? Like elevator music?
What's that song?
so you guys are now
Thingy
on
Express.
second level. What are you doing, Timmy? Now that you've checked out the new room and seen
We're
what's in
gonna
there.
come back to where everyone is and just say, ahead down this tunnel, there are some live kobolds.
What we doing about this asleep one?
Avoiding him. This way.
Which way? I can't see you.
Meow. He's gonna try his best to point towards
This way.
this bit of the corridor with his paw.
Mordus is. On you go.
Wait, sorry. I was gonna say, where actually are you, David?
I'm here.
I can't see you.
I don't know
Oh, it's because I've got
where
the hidden
It's because it's
condition on.
hidden, yeah.
Oh, hold on one sec. Is that better?
No.
It'll load in
No,
a
I still
second.
can't see
Let me
you.
refresh.
Oh, not there yet there.
Okay, I didn't realise that actually hit me from you.
Mordus is going to pick up that sleeping kobold.
Ooh,
Take it with him.
my lighting has changed as well. That's interesting.
So I'm gonna be sort of making sort of hand signals with my paws, just pointing round the corner. I'm gonna signal. How many did you say I saw, Martin?
Two.
2. I'm gonna be like holding up 2 fingers and saying round the corner, facing in
Yeah.
the Churchill way, not the cursing kind.
Yeah, peace, man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, peace and love. 2 little claws coming out the top. Looking a little blunted from climbing around that wall at the moment.
Like I put my fists together as if to ask, like, are we fighting them?
I'm gonna shrug.
Should I point to? I'm gonna point to him, point to me, and then do the fist, like for me and you to go in.
Okay.
Just like
I'm gonna
charging.
kind of make like a self-hugging mode. You know, where I put my arms around myself, indicating that I might attempt just to restrain as opposed to damage.
Hug them to death.
Yeah. Cat hug.
Beck looks disappointed. She wants to punch stuff.
You can punch yours. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Right. Ready? Steady.
Ready?
Go.
Go.
Grapple.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got movement. There we go.
Well, after that amazing attempt, I was going to give you a surprise, as you can't move your tokens even stealthily. I will let you take an attack on each of your targets.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just restrain mine and knock it prone.
Yep, go for it.
What do you want me to do? Just an unarmed strike for that?
You're not unarmed. Are you using the flat of your blade or something like that?
Well,
What
I
are
was
you
just
doing?
gonna just try and, you know, rugby tackle it to the floor and hold it.
Oh, so yeah, that is an unarmed attack then.
Yeah.
Uh,
13.
he actually misses on that.
Okay.
So he kind of just at the last second, literally just at the last second, he sidesteps out of the way.
Okay.
Beck, do you want to do the same for yours? Or what you do? You're trying to kill yours?
Yeah, I'll punch it a couple times.
Go on then.
Actually, no. I'll take out my sickle in one hand.
You're gonna sickle him.
Yeah, sickle in one hand. I'm gonna.
X. Roll me 3d6, please.
I would love to.
I'm going to say we're rolling a lot of ones tonight.
Oh no!
Yes. So that is a full prone. No. This actually sums up your movement that you've just done. About to reach him, you trip on a rock and you literally land prone in front of him.
Beck's
What
not
is
having
this,
a good
amateur
night.
hour?
Right, everybody, let's have some initiative.
Okay, let me just go ahead and retreat back to Adri's shoulder.
Oh, now he's running away.
Again, unless you just want the audience to stare at a corridor, I thought it'd be more fun for them to be able to see the kobolds.
Oh, you want to see us so picky?
Seeing it from your view.
See, I'm rolling really well, Rodri.
I'm not having a good night rolling, to be fair.
Everybody has.
I'm gonna get absolutely on the floor, honestly.
I want to see what the names of these kobolds are going to be in a minute.
Our rolls have been terrible there.
Mine was great. And I'm at the back of the queue again. First go. I think my initiative must be good.
So, Modus, what are you doing?
Do I hear anything or know anything that's happened in that room? next door?
You heard, oof, somebody hitting the floor.
So nobody in pain or anything yet? Anything?
No, not really.
Just two fumbles, just two misses.
People grunting and groaning
falling to the ground.
Falling, yes.
How wide's the corridors? How high's this corridor? Is this another 7-foot one again?
No, it's 10 foot down here.
Ah, nice. Am I able to squeeze past?
Yeah, you can move through somebody's.
It's saying I've got 0 feet movement.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to disable that movement thing. Try now.
Yeah, that's it. Right, so that Beck in front of me. Who's that?
Ah, yes. Let's move him out of the way because you can.
I picked up that kobold, by the way. The sleeping
where
one.
did you stick him?
I'm still carrying him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Let me move him out of the way.
Is that still full movement when you're carrying something?
I think, isn't it, as long as it's not, it doesn't over encumber you?
Yeah, he's a small little thing, so I'm going to let you get away with the movement.
Well, I've got powerful builds, so I'm able to.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're quite a muscly
large.
sort of individual.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really go any further than that.
Yeah, unless you want to dash, but then you'll not get an action in. So,
Can I throw? I'll throw the sleeping kobold.
Which one would you like to throw it?
The
at?
one that's
that one. Yeah. I'm gonna say, roll me a straight strength.
Just straight up.
You're literally shot putting him, aren't you?
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1, please, because because I've got a feeling I'm just going to get clobbered.
He
You
rolled two ones.
Technically speaking, he did roll 2 ones, but it wasn't 11. I'm gonna let. He does land, and roll me a d4, please.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm
Hello?
just
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to
Hello.
It went
That
very
went
Mark,
quiet
quiet.
for ages then, didn't it?
He's deep in thought.
I was trying to do something, and it's not playing as it should do. Right, that's better. I think that's done what I wanted it to do. So that's your roll done.
Yeah.
Adri.
Let's switch character. There we go. Adri is going to see everyone run in. She's just gonna skip. And can she?
You can
And
get there, and she can strike at the first one.
Is Michelin still on her shoulders, or is she taking him off?
She's just gonna keep him there.
Would you mind moving my my token as well, then, Martin?
Yeah, will do.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't have enough movement to get there. But I did. Yeah.
I'm gonna put you there. So
And Audrey is going to. Where's the character sheet? Going to smack it, dagger it. There we go.
go to
Dagger
attack it. That's what you're trying to say, isn't
Give
it?
it a good dagger in.
How does sneak attack
Stick it with the
work?
pointy end.
She's not going to get sneak attack at the moment because he's facing towards you guys.
It's as if there's other people within 5 feet.
Oh,
Get sneak
my
attack.
apologies. Roll me. I'm going to say because you've run in. Yeah. Okay. Let's. Do you know how to add your stealth? The sneak attack.
I can do a dagger attack. Well, if I see if it hurts. Oh, if I see if it hits first.
Okay.
That's
a good idea.
Roll attack. Normal. Does that hit?
That actually hits.
Yes.
Just.
And then I will do damage plus sneak.
Plus a
Crit.
d6.
Crit on the damage.
So that's a total of 11 points.
Is it 1d6 or 2d6? Well,
She's first level, isn't she? Second level.
second level, wouldn't it?
I think she's still only d6.
I think it's just one.
Let me check
Yeah.
my sheet. Oh, look.
It doesn't
two
really
levels.
matter.
Yeah, 1d6 at the moment.
Okay, cool. Then that's it.
Doesn't really matter because he's dead.
Hey!
Died. Meow. Where did the other kobold land that I threw?
It's actually on the same square.
Right.
I can't move him at the moment because I haven't disabled that movement bloody
Mhm.
control. So he'll just have to stay put. So that's Adri finished.
Yep.
If you'd just like to click a finish.
Oh, yep.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's all right. That's fine.
You went very Aberdeen on that. Forgetting.
Yeah.
What accent is Kay? What accent does she have?
Definitely not Scotland.
Well, I know that.
She's kind of normal, I think. Normal accent.
She's not Jamaican. I think you
Yeah.
have to be Jamaican tonight.
I'm pretty sure she's Russian, isn't she?
Russian Jamaican.
Yeah. So Jamaican,
Southern-
but really
Southern
quickly.
I'll say probably
Rushy,
mid
rushy.
South England, but not Brummie-ish.
All right.
I think she's going to have a go at the lot of you when she gets back. So this kobold is going to try and use his dagger against Timmy,
Nice.
and he gets advantage because he's in pack
Timmy,
tactic,
no.
which is just as well because that means he missed you
Yes, he did.
with both
Wow.
of those.
He's
That was
almost rolling as
horrendous.
bad as me.
I think this is just a bad night. So he's done his. Technically, he is going to. Free attack from
Yeah,
Timmy.
has he tried to move
Opportunity.
away from me?
Yes, he has.
Right. Okay. I
do
will. I will
Does-
take a swipe with my short sword.
Go for it.
Does Audrey and Beck get one as well?
Let's take it one at a time. He's not got
Yeah.
that many hit points.
No.
I'm not being funny, but if you all rolled, it's just going to be over. Well, maybe
Oh,
not.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to use their reaction to opportunity attack?
Audrey will give him a little.
Troy? Yep. Does Beck want to try?
Yeah. Do I have disadvantage? Because I'm prone.
You do actually.
Can I take a reaction if I'm prone?
I don't know. Let's say yes. Go on.
Yay. And disadvantage. Did
We
you
may
say?
as well have someone try and hit him.
To be fair, so far 2 people have tried to hit, and the closest we've got is a 10 so far. So yeah, try disadvantage. That means you'll roll at least 2 dice. Let's see if anybody can break the 50%. Right.
The kobolds managed to somehow duck and jump at the same time.
No. Absolutely not.
Did I make this move to get out of all those attacks?
those
Down the
kung fu
corridor.
moves, kung fu kobold.
Modus is
Kung Fu kobold.
impressed.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Unbeknownst to you lot, and nobody seems to have realised, is that to the south there is a additional live kobold, and again he's going to try and attack Adri.
No.
Oh, for goodness sake! Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Audrey, let's change.
I'm going to add the damage to her on roll
Okay,
Foundry.
Okay.
So she should be injured now.
Mhm.
So that's him finished. And just to sum it all up, the other one's going to attack Beck.
I feel attacked.
To be fair, it's because you're playing multiple characters. And I believe that's a strike with a 23. I'm pretty sure you got hit by that.
Oh yeah.
That's close.
Yeah, it's
4
really
points
close.
damage.
Just scuffs you.
point.
So if you've got if you've got your token, Beck's token highlighted, you can go on and take off the damage from the dagger. Have you done that before?
Click to apply full damage to select token.
Yeah, there's four icons. The left hand one of those 4 is the one you want. There is half damage.
It worked.
And there's also heal as well, which I can't quite work that one out on, but it does give you the option. Excellent. So that's them all finished. Meshnin. You're presently in cat form on Adri's shoulder.
Yeah, so Michelin is going to leap from Adri's shoulder and try and claw this little fella
Yeah,
here.
go for it. Go
Um,
for it. Use your world shape. This is going to be fun.
I'm not expecting to deal so much damage with claws that it would kill him, but is it possible, like, to specify up front that he's not wanting to do any kind of fatal attacks? Like, he is sort of trying to hold his punches a little bit because he doesn't want to kill these things.
Yep, that's fine.
So...
To be fair, I don't think a cat's damp claws are that dangerous.
No, they won't be. But, you know, crazier things have happened in D&D. 11.
11 actually misses.
Oh, that's
These
just
things
as well.
They're quite small, and this one is called Icewind.
Is he as well?
This is the one from upstairs.
Oh, right. It's the return of Shaggy. And just to sort of reposition, although it says here the game is paused. Is that just my end, or is that on your end as well?
Yeah, I see it's paused on my screen.
I see it too.
Okay, it's unpaused. Why did that pause? I don't know. Anyway, it's open. You should be able to move now if you wish to move.
Yeah, he'll just reposition himself over here after having jumped off Adri's shoulder.
Yep. Excellent.
And I think that'll be his turn.
Excellent.
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
She's gonna get up.
Need to change your condition.
I can condition.
Which you should have at the top.
Yeah, I need to find it though.
Prone. Looking for prone.
There we go.
Ew.
All done. And then I'm going to do my first attack on this dude. Just saying, ever since the dog incident, when Michigan stole a dog and I went after him, we've had a long rest since then, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
That was before we even arrived at the city.
Okay, yeah. Give it... Yes! Finally!
Yep, so he takes 4 damage from you.
And then I'm going to do a flurry of blows.
On the same character?
Yep. Take 2 unarmed strikes.
Let me just go ahead and punch that corpse.
Nope, I'm gonna turn on the other one. Wait, so we've got dead, and alive.
Yes. That's
dead,
okay.
Dead Goose.
Dead Goose. Gonna give him a punch. Or not.
Try to. That misses. He dodges to the side for that one.
What is this? +1 sleeping.
The one that was sleeping got up and
ran away.
Oh, right. And then again.
You get +1 to your sleeping skill.
So he takes.
Just kick him in the face.
Yep, he's slightly stronger than the others. He's still alive.
And these poor kobolds, we came into their home. We're the bad guys here.
All I hear is meow, 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 meow,
meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow. This poor cat's having a moral and philosophical breakdown.
So that's you finished?
Yes, it is.
She's trying to be Scottish again.
No, I'm not.
Is that cultural appropriation?
I didn't know, pet.
Okay, no, that is just straight up offensive.
I mean, I could speak like the girl from the valley.
What?
Which valley is that? Swansea.
I'm a valley girl.
What in Nebraska or somewhere like?
I don't know, someplace in America where they speak like
West Virginia.
Yeah.
West Virginia.
Oh
Mountain
no,
Mama.
I hate that with passion.
Sounds like an Alabama girl to me.
Don't put
maybe
the
recently
hyena
I've
in the hen house unless you want chicken for dinner.
And on tonight's episode, we're going to try and offend everyone. Any other accents people can't do? What else should we try?
I do not know what you're talking about.
And to all our friends down under, you too.
Yeah. We have to offend everyone, and therefore we have offended no one.
Yeah, I think a fair bit of this might be bleeped. Or just cut altogether. Anyway.
Oh,
There we
a
go.
healing word. Said to
On Beck.
Beck.
Audrey is a bit more hurt than I am. It's that she looks a bit more outy. Outy? Owie.
Audi. Audi, if you're listening and you'd like to sponsor us, I love the TT.
Here
That
we
was
are,
for-
sponsored by Audi.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's Aldi the supermarket, not the. You get a bag for life instead of a TT.
So,
Because
who's that heel going to?
Well, I was originally going to do Beck, but would I notice whether or not, like, sort of who's more injured? Because, I know looking on the tokens, both just say injured.
Yeah, I would say that you'd kind of assume, because you're not really asking them, you're just looking at them and going, I'm gonna. They would both look injured as much as each other.
You're
so.
getting some heals.
Yeah. So if that's the case, it'll just go on to Beck, and then as my action, I will fire a crossbow bolt at the kobold. I think that hits.
No, you don't hit him. Has anybody who? Yes, I can see you've taken the healing. That's perfect. So that's about it. Well done, Timmy.
Right,
You've kind
okay.
of been pushed out of the corner here, so.
That's fine. The one that legged it down the thing, I'm going to chase after him. So,
Okay, go for it.
5, 10. Oh,
You can get to him.
I can, but it's. There we go.
Well, you're now on top of him, but yes.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do
Right.
that.
That's fine. Let's give you that, and then just move.
Yeah. Cool.
How's that?
And and then I am going to stab with the short sword.
Go for it.
That roll? No.
I haven't seen
Right,
anything rolling
not come
yet.
through.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it is. There, that natural 20.
Grats, bro.
You roll. Do you click on it from your inventory normally?
Are you using? You're on Foundry.
Yeah, rolling from Foundry. Is it from the inventory?
Yeah. So you should have. Which are you using your dagger?
Short sword.
Short sword. You should be able to just click on it.
Yeah. I'll roll from D&D Beyond. That'll be easier.
It seems to be playing silly, but I wonder if it's the connection between D&D Beyond and Foundry.
That's
I mean,
looking good.
That's rolling.
Yeah.
That hit. Roll for damage.
22 to hit.
And a total
It's
of
done.
9.
It's done sneak, but I don't think I'd get sneak on him.
No, I don't think
So it's 7. I don't
But
need the sneak.
it matters naught because that's not what he needed.
Man, that
that's
sounds-
finished. I'm Timmy. I'm assuming that's you finished.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'll teach you to guard me that with a dagger.
Perfect. Mordus.
I've no feet. Saying I've got 0 feet.
Why is
I can't
that?
move, even though it's saying it's my shot.
Try that.
Right, that's it. So
You got
I'm
no
gonna
feet, you got no fans.
Got no future. I'm going to squeeze in between these guys, and I'm going to attempt to grapple him. This one, the last
I'll
one.
try and hold him.
Yep, hold him into submission.
Hold me
Okay.
closer, tiny kobold.
Oh, for goodness sake, yes.
Wrap your neck in just the right way.
Hold Annie down the corridor. Slightly.
Look, has it come up on your
Yes.
with his condition?
Yeah.
Big purple hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
shout.
in comments, has it come up in the comments?
Yeah,
Grapple.
that's for me.
The Icewind Kobold added conditions.
I'll shout in his face.
Shaggy Icedale Kobold.
I think you've hidden the names from us though now, so we just get added conditions with a
Yeah.
blank above it.
Oh, I can see. It doesn't actually show you. Okay.
Unlike the visual
These
bleep.
aren't their real names. Anyway, so you've were you going to say something?
Yeah, shout in its face. Do you submit?
And it will shout, "Never!"
Correct answer. But yeah, I can't do anything
crunching.
else. So.
Okay.
Correct answer. Give me 6 seconds to think about what it means.
We'll get back to you in 6 seconds.
Hold
Uh,
music.
All my friends pummel you in my hand.
Will just puts on a bit of hold music.
Adri, is there anything that Adri wants to do?
Are we killing it? She's going to ask out loud.
Meow!
She ignores the cat.
Yes, to me.
It's not going to submit. So.
Yeah, she'll shank it. Where's the dog off?
I love how 2 people are trying to save this poor kobold and everybody else is trying to kill it. Actually, he's being grappled, so you get advantage.
Oh.
I believe.
It should be sneak attack as well. Or not. Is it Adri?
Oh,
It
Apparently
doesn't
not.
matter. Or just moves him slightly out the way so that you miss. Nope.
I think that.
yeah, grapple only gives them 0 movement.
Yeah, that's it. Just you can't move.
So unfortunately, you've missed him. And as far as I can see, all he can try and do. Actually, he can still attack, can't he?
Yep.
And as somebody would just try to stab him.
Can you go for someone else? I don't want to be responsible for her player.
Hey, you know your character.
Were you thinking of another character?
Yeah, that is.
That hit. So she takes 4 points of damage from his dagger as he's trying to jab out in all directions, but she was the one trying to shank him, as somebody said.
Wily beast.
So she's a bit more unhealthy now. Mishnin.
Right, Mishnin with his bonus action is going to revert back to his normal form. Because I didn't realize I could do that last turn. But I can now. And he is going to scream at everyone. If anybody touches a hair on this little fella's head, there will be a reckoning that you guys are not ready for. Do not hurt him. You've killed all his friends. We just wanted to talk to you. I'm sorry. He's gonna drop down to his knees and just start bawling, and that'll be his turn. Just desperately pleading with everyone else not to kill this poor creature.
From that,
Balls in your court, Beck.
you have thrown a red gauntlet down upon a steaming bull. Beck, what do you want to do?
She's gonna look at him. And she's going to hold her action, and if this kobold tries to run or attack anyone, I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
I'm holding my
No,
action.
It's not running anyway.
Yeah. Valdani?
Please heal. Please heal her.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I was just looking for my spell slots there. So I do have one left, so that's alright.
If you want to keep it for like emergencies or whatever, I don't mind. She's.
That's alright. I'll turn to
It's
Andrew.
fine, it's just Kay's character.
I'm going to fire a crossbow bolt.
Fine.
Fumble.
Sure up. I'll cure wounds on Audrey.
And
6 points for Andrew. Excellent. Timmy, is there anything you want to do to finish off this round?
Would I have heard anything from the whinging mushroom head over here where I am?
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking you would have heard him screeching down the corridor. So
Oh,
yes,
really?
heard
You
him say-
sure?
Guys, I think
Are
my
you
neighbours
sure?
heard, so you guys definitely heard.
I'm sure your neighbours hear a lot of what goes on in your house, James.
A
Oh,
straight arrow just shoots past everyone and into Kobold's head.
well, that's what I was thinking was going to happen.
Right.
But, I can't move yet. Anyways, it says it's not my turn. There we go.
There we go.
I'm going to come back into the room.
And you're back in the room.
And you're back in the room.
And you're back.
Ah,
Timmy, come back.
He's trying. He's trying.
there we go.
You can see that little line getting drawn over and over again.
Okay. I think there's walls in the way that stop me from moving in a straight line without going dunk, 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 like a pinball machine down the corridor. Right, and then I'm gonna take out my bow, cock an arrow, pull back, and hold the shot in case the kobold becomes aggressive towards any of my party.
At which point we'll stop the combat.
I fire.
So, who wants to actually talk to this kobold?
Mission absolutely does, but he needs just a second to calm down and catch his breath.
Can I take the knife dagger out of his hand? Or
Imagine
disarm-
him
Knock it
just
out
Timmy
of his
and-
hand. I think that would be easy enough for you.
I think Timmy and Becca bad copying this. They're both ready just in case something goes wrong.
Oh yeah, she has her sickle to its throat.
He's fully
Yeah.
disarmed, so
I'm
More
going to
just-
walk over, comfort Mishnin, and I'll just say, look, bud, if you need some help, I'll help you try and talk him round.
Mishnan's visibly shaking and he just sort of hugs Valdani's leg for just a second. He goes, thank you. I knew you'd see
I'm just-
sense. I could trust you.
I'm just going to ruffle his little mushroom cap and be like, oh, it's okay.
Once Mishnan's, I almost called him Mushnan because the mushroom hat.
Well, Mushroom has calmed down.
Once Mushrooms calm down, he's gonna turn back around to the kobold and just say, "I'd just like to say, on behalf of everyone, I am so sorry for what we've done."
Not on behalf of me.
Or me.
He's gonna put a campfire next to Beck's feet again.
No!
50% of the party are sorry for what's happened so far.
Am I gonna? I'm gonna have to do dexterity saving throw again.
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Man, I just got healed back up.
Was that thematic where you have to use your hand? Verbal and thematic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot a bow into his hand to stop him casting it.
Oh.
Or shoot an arrow, not the bow.
I've already
Throw the
clicked
whole
it,
bow.
mate.
I imagine there was a middle finger involved in the thematic version.
Roll your attack to try and hit him before he casts.
Either way,
What?
someone's getting hurt.
I rolled for Audrey, not
That's
Beck.
a 22.
Yeah. I'm gonna say there is an arrow now in the back of your hand.
God
Mishnin.
damn it.
And
How
the
much
spell
damage?
doesn't go.
I'm gonna say because I think it's gonna be extreme. He did say he was aiming for your hand, so I'm gonna say 1 hit point.
Okay.
Stop fighting!
But it has stopped you from casting the spell.
I'm just going to kind of look across at Cole and just be like, look, as you can see, we are a
Idiots.
rather misfit bunch. Generally, we tend to fall into situations. What's going on in the mine?
You are talking to me?
Yes.
Well, we came down here because Trex told us to come down here.
It's Trex.
Trex is the boss.
Is the boss here?
He's downstairs.
Would you be able to introduce us to this boss? We could make it worth your while.
Trex is a bit weird at the moment. He told us to come in here, and he told us we had to come here.
Is there anyone else other than sort of you guys and Drex?
Well, there's some sort of beast that killed Fred the other day.
Do you enjoy living down in the mines?
Well, yeah, there's no sunlight, and it's warmer.
How about you help us locate what we're looking for down here and sort of sort out the rest of this mess. Once it's been dealt with, we'll head out and leave you to whatever it is you're doing down here.
Look, we just want... Look, if you can deal with Trex, if you can get him to stop being strange and weird, then maybe we can sort that out. I mean, he's been really weird. He keeps talking about plants.
Like sort of as soon as he mentions plants, I'm just going to put my arm around Mission's shoulder and just be like, "Lucky for you, we've got an expert."
Well, then maybe you can have a word with him.
Sounds fair.
You need to go down that corridor. And he sort of looks to the north, where Timmy's just been. You start to take you downstairs.
And there's Drex and a beast.
Well, there's a beast in that other corridor from where you just come from. We think there's a beast down there because, to be quite honest, Fred went off down there and he never came back, and all we heard was screams.
You talking about the rats?
No, not rats. We can kill rats. This thing had him screaming for help, so nobody went down and helped him.
Right.
Tell you what, how about you keep a lookout just in case it comes down this way, and we'll maybe get it on the way out.
You gonna let me go?
That's up to Modus, but
Yeah, he's put him down and he's released his grip.
You're a bit of a strange bunch.
yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
we are.
Well, then I suppose it's not so bad. So look, go downstairs. You come to a walkway. Don't take the lift across. Go round the walkway, and you'll find Trex down there with two of the others.
Is he being honest? I've already rolled insight.
He seems to be being very truthful about this. He says Fort and Circa with Trex.
And are they kobolds like yourself?
Yeah. Except Trex. He's got wings.
Cool.
Yeah, he thinks he's a winged cobalt, and he's also talking about plants.
I think we should probably just go and have a chat with Drex.
By all means.
I'm just going to start walking off down the corridor.
Is the kobold bleeding still? Like, is it taking quite a beating?
He's injured, as you can see, but he's not. If you guys have worked out, there are different levels,
Mm-hmm.
and injured is not that bad.
So he doesn't have any like particularly bad wounds that need nursing or anything like that.
He's
just taking a bit of a
couple-
bruising. I was gonna offer if he'd had like a few cuts or like a gash or anything, then Mission would have tried to make a little gauze or something out of his shirt. But if he's not looking that bad, then he'll just sort of give him a little pat and a sort of look to say sorry again, and put his head down and just sort of trudge over this way.
I was going to say, were we about to find out that underneath the shirt, Missioning is absolutely ripped?
He's been doing pull-ups every day in the jungle, mate.
Yeah.
As he walks past Timmy as well, the arrow that's protruding through his hand, he's just going to snap it in front of him.
That's fair.
Stop moving for a moment, and I will move you. Thank you, because I've got you in. I've moved you into positions where I can move you guys across.
Everybody scatter.
Run!
Just well, you haven't got Elrin in this group, isn't it? Really, otherwise the whole cave would have been seen by now.
Yeah. So you are in the corridor coming. It basically goes up and then it hangs round to the right. There are alcoves on that which have got the gems in the walls and everything. But as you continue round, you go lower and lower, and you come out on a walkway where Valdani is. What you notice here, let me just finish here. The tunnel's downward slope ends where it opens onto a centre shaft. A wooden walkway extends from the opening and then runs westward to another tunnel in the rock. In front of you, a large bucket like the one you saw earlier dangles from a taut rope that stretches southward across the shaft and is connected to another wooden platform 15 feet away.
That's the one that he told us not to use, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to ignore it and keep walking.
Look, if you can move yourself back a bit, Ben, that's perfect. Lurking in this dusty tunnel are 3 skittish kobolds. One of them carries a threadbare satchel and wears a fake pair of dragon wings made of thin wood and tattered white cloth.
Oh man, these things are adorable.
Look, a dragon.
This kobold immediately raises his hand in surrender, saying in common, "We mean you no harm. Please don't hurt us."
I'm just going to shout over. Hi there, Drek. We've actually been sent by one of your followers. Apparently, you are a mighty kobold who has an interest in flora and fauna, shall we say?
That's
The
no kobold, Valdani. Look at that thing. That's clearly a very scary dragon.
You are strange, little one. The
Yeah.
everlasting winter has made the wilderness unsafe for my kind, and the prenatal cold dulls our wits. Please, we only want a place to stay so we can keep out of this horrible weather. We can work and we won't cause trouble. Tourmaline would be richer for having us.
Valdani, you're good at swinging deals with people. Surely we can talk to the people in charge here and get these poor fellas some work here.
Yeah, I don't see why not. So
Either that, or
just
I'm
to
going to do
clarify,
Operation Keith all over again and bust these guys out of here, and they're joining the party.
Mishnin's going to just start making a little army all of his own.
Mishnin's army. Oh,
Yeah.
the possibilities.
Yeah.
Roll it. Anybody listening to this, roll an insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say something sounds fishy.
Wow. Are you
No.
guys on a competition or something?
I win.
Literally. I mean, Mortis 2 thinks that the sun shines out of his.
Worry, guys. I'm leaving the party. He's my leader now.
Valdani, on the other hand, thinks that there is something fishy and that Trex is lying.
So, is it a case of that he's lying about sort of happily working for the town, or why he's here?
Well, there's something not right about what he's just said.
Oh.
It just seems like a lie that he's hiding something. There's something not quite right about the story he seems to be saying.
So Trex, how long have you been down here for?
Oh, not long. 2 days.
Sort of what prompted you to travel? Because presumably you've not been in the mine all the time, have you?
Well, no, we were traveling across the tundras and staying out of blizzards and things like that.
Why
And
were
do
you
you know-
outside? I thought you guys hate sunlight.
Well, we had to travel. We were
Why?
doing koboldy things, traveling at night.
Oh, koboldy things, right?
We wouldn't understand.
Valdani, you notice he's clutching on to a satchel, a threadbare satchel, which he has over his shoulder.
What's in the bag?
Nothing. It's important stuff, koboldy things.
Well, if it's important stuff, one of your friends upstairs said that you've been trying to find certain plants, or you're interested in plants, and my friend Mishnan here he's an absolute expert.
I know everything there is to know about plants.
He's a
So
gardener.
maybe we could help if it is plants in the bag. Maybe we could help you out with it.
I need to talk to more powerful people.
Mortis steps forward. Huh?
Yes. I need your help. I need to find freedom.
You and the rest of Scotland, mate. Is this guy part of the SNP?
Trek Sturgeon.
Definitely fishy.
Do not trust.
Well, look. I just want to finish my research.
Into
What?
what?
Into the flora and fauna.
I'm going to kind of slowly start to step forward and just be like, well, look, our druid here is very, very experienced. He's got literally hundreds of years of experience dealing with sort of plants and things like that. I'm sure he could definitely at least point you in the right direction for this. And if he can't, then what have you lost other than someone having a look and trying to help you out?
They're mine. And he clutches the satchel closer. It's mine.
Oh, I'm not. I don't plan on taking it away from you, even if you just sort of open the satchel and let him look in.
Mishna's going to use his minor illusion to try and cast a little, like dancing flower thing in his hands, like a sunflower or something, but that looks a bit humanoid and is sort of doing a wee dance.
All right, step forward.
Me or the horny one, as in the one with horns.
You,
Michelin, how did you know?
Well, he is a bard.
My work.
Beck says, what?
This is just one of the things I can do. I can do a lot of other things, but I might need a little sleep before I do anything else. He says, sort of puppeteering this sunflower dancing thing.
And
he's his bloody arrowed hand.
Yeah.
He slowly opens his satchel for you to have a look inside. And as you look inside, you see clumps of moss, lichen, and shrubbery.
Oh, that's very pretty. Where did you collect this from?
Roll me a nature check.
Nature. There we go.
Oh, didn't mean to put that one on.
A cheeky wee 15.
That's good. So you recognise this stuff as being really not that important.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely tundra type material, as in from the 10 Towns region, but nothing of any value.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes you a little bit questionable about this guy.
Well, those are some lovely little bits that you've collected here. What's the purpose of them?
I'm researching them. It's very important that they be checked, and I don't know. I just want to finish my research.
Well, what's your research? Because I've spent as much of my life as I can remember living amongst flowers and fauna and all sorts of shrubbery. This moss that you've got in here, for example, it makes a lovely little pillow, and he's going to try and sort of reach in and touch the moss to give him a little demonstration of how soft it is. The moss here, it's very very comfortable to sleep on. It makes a very soft pillow or blanket. Here, have a little feel.
And with that, the body shudders and out steps a human male ghost.
What?
What?
To be continued.
Oh my god.
Peace out. Let's go.
The ghost pulling moss.
Well, if that's not a cliffhanger, I don't know what is. So make sure you tune in next week to find out what happens with Casper here.
When you feel like there's a hole in your soul and you've got nowhere else to go, and you feel like you've been all on your own, well, she's calling you home. She's calling you home. Oh, 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 oh. She's calling you home. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, and home is where the heart is, and you keep yours fully guarded, but I know that mine is always with you. And you won't find no place safer, and there ain't no reservations at the Ironfist Institute.